20. It is the year of our Lord Chukwu, the year that He has made. I want to welcome you this morning. It is yet another great day, a brand new day, a day that Chukwu have made. If you are joining us this morning, this is Radio Biafra SADEC. Of course, we are the people of the East. And in case you don't know that, now you know. We are the people of the East, and we are here speaking the gospel according to the restoration of the great nation of Biafra. I hope I am coming out loud, and I believe so. And of course, then we must proceed. My name is Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha. Of course, I will be your host this morning. And I hail from a place called Onuoha. Onuoha is in Olo province of Biafra land. Onuoha is simply means the light. That is simply what Onuoha means, in case you don't know. And this is who we are. We are Biafrans. We are the sons and daughters of Chukwu Elohim. There is none like us, and there will be none like us by the time that we are done and we are gone. All right, we must continue. This is a great day, of course, the one that Chukwu have made, as I have said. Of course, it is also going to be Shabbat later in the evening, so you understand that this day is not your average day. It is indeed a blessed day. We must continue. Once again, my name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, and I've told you where I come from. I welcome Biafrans all around the world. I welcome Biafrans who are listening to me this morning. We must proceed in earnest. We must proceed in earnest. But before we do that, of course, I will give you my opening statement. And after my opening statement, we will proceed to pray to Chukwu. We will proceed to pray after my opening statement. All right. Once again, it is Radio Biafra SADEC. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, and this is my opening statement.
This is Breakfast with Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha on People of the East. Join the interaction now.
All right, it is my opening statement, and of course, you are required to join this interaction because it is breakfast. And if you understand what is breakfast, in breakfast, we sit around the table as a family, and of course, we talk about issues that pertains to Biafra, the issues with regards to our freedom fighting. We must continue in earnest. Yesterday, in my opening statement, I spoke about a deep notation, something that relates to our freedom fighting. But I use the analogy of a river and the sea. All right, I'm going to recap on that before I go to my opening statement this morning. It's going to be indeed a quick one, and when I am done, we will take a quick break. Once we return, I will open our lines right away so that we can begin to talk, we can begin to interact as a people this morning. So, on my opening statement yesterday breakfast show in the morning, I spoke about a river and the sea, the process of purification of a river before a river joins the sea. Because most of us, we don't know that. We don't know that every river goes to the sea eventually. But before they do, they go through a process, and that process is called purification. The river must leave behind all the junk that it comes with before the sea can allow the river to come in. Why is that so? Because whenever you see the sea is very clean. The sea is very bright. The sea is very beautiful. In contrary, the river is always dirty. The river is always funny looking. When you look at a river, most of the time, it will look, a funny look. It doesn't really look pleasing to the eyes, compared to the sea. So, that process is called purification. The river must leave every junk it comes with before the sea allows the river to join in. And then I explained to you that the river is us in IPOB. The river is us, Biafrans. And the sea is Biafra itself. Now, during this process of our struggle, like I said yesterday, many of us are going to backslide. Many of us are going to drop out of the race. Many of us who refuse to drop their junk, many of us who believe that they can actually go into Biafra with all their evil lifestyle, with all their cheat, envy, jealousy. Those are the people that the sea, which is Biafra, will tell, hold on, you ain't entering into this promised land because you are not worthy. You refuse to do away with your antics. You refuse to do away with all the evil stuff you are coming with. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So, those who refuse to get rid of their evil antics, evil luggages and baggages, they ain't going into the promised land, which is Biafra. And Biafra in this case, in this scenario, is the sea. Because the sea is clean, the sea is bright, and it will not allow any unclean thing to come in. And so will Biafra not allow every evil person. Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what position you are holding in this struggle, in this great family called IPOB. It does not matter. What matters is very simple. Are you qualified? Do you have the criteria that has been set up? Do you reach up to the status quo for you to be able to enter into this promised land? So the river must rid itself of every junk, of every dirtiness, of every uncleanliness before the sea can actually allow the river to come in. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So that was the analogy I spoke about yesterday, using the river and the sea. All right, but this morning, I need to, tag my opening statement, or rather, delve into my opening statement, because our leader, Mazi wrote something on his page this morning. I'm talking about his Facebook page. And I saw it. It is something very, very important. Something that required an urgent attention. Something that we must not just overlook. Something that we need to speak about. So I decided to use that as my opening statement this morning. Very, very important. And of course, this morning we're on Facebook Live. So if you're on Facebook watching me this morning, I want you to please share far and near. Invite everybody you know. Invite your friends. Invite even our enemies. Let them come and listen and learn. Because Radio Biafra is the best university you can think of. There is no other university, I can tell you with all sincerity and honesty, you can think of except Radio Biafra. And this morning, this is what we have come here to do, to propagate this gospel without reservation, preaching the truth in all its entirety. So if you're listening on Facebook, I've just posted something right now on my Facebook Live. You can see it's more like a GPS coordination, a GPS coordination on the left-hand side. And the other one on the left-hand side is more like a gate. It's like a gate, which was made out of container. The container they used to load goods from the wharf. Right. So now our leader posted this morning on his Facebook page, and I saw it as a matter of urgency, something that needs our attention. So now, and not just only that it needs your attention, you also need to share it. You need to rush quickly to Mazi page. I'm talking about the original Mazi page, the one that has about 300,000 plus followers. Because there's a lot of fake Mazi pages floating around Facebook. So you got to get it right. You need to get the right page. And the right page, the only way you can know it or pick it up is when you see the one that contains about 300,000 plus. Then you know you are on the right page. So when you get there, you will see what he posted. It's like almost an hour now, almost an hour. And then you can see it is a very, very important expose. Our secret intelligence is the best, but none. Our secret intelligence, our eyes, is the best. I promise you, it is the best. If it is not the best, I can tell you. I will tell you because this is my profession. And I'm not saying it, with any reservation. I'm a forensic investigator by profession, a qualified one. I have a degree to show for it. And I have an experience of over 11 years to 15 years to show for it. So when I see the best, I know the best in this field. So IPOB intelligence is the best. Before it happens, we already know. We have insiders because that's what makes your operation the best. If you have an eye inside the camp of the enemy, that means you know what you're talking about. That means you are on top of your game. And that is exactly what IPOB is. Because if anything happens inside Asorok, my goodness me, let me go a bit further. If anything happens in the other room, if anything happens in the other room of Aisha and her dead husband Buhari, we already know. Even before the people in Asor Villa know, we already know. We have eyes everywhere. Trust me when I tell you. I'm not trying to bust your bubble, but I'm telling you the way it is. And that is absolutely true. So let's get back to my open statement. What am I talking about this morning? So our leader posted something, and he also added a GPS, I beg your pardon, coordination, and as well as a picture of a gate. Now let's see why our leader posted this morning and what he is talking about. My name once again is Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha. This is Radio Biafra, SADEC, people of the East, and here are my opening statements. All right, here are the aerial and ground picture of the secret and well-disguised Nigeria Army extrajudicial execution camp in Suleja, Niger State, nicknamed the Abattoir. Originally designed for the interrogation and summary execution of high-ranking Boko Haram suspects, this state of the torture and execution complex was cleverly disguised as a secondary school named the Command Secondary School Suleja, Niger State, as not to arouse any suspicion from the public. This is where Biafran Jews abducted from Obibo at the request of Governor Wike is undergoing torture and inevitable execution. According to our sources within the headquarters of the Nigerian Army, one person, just like I told you, we've got eye everywhere. So one person has been killed already. And of course, it is a Biafran. This command secondary school is a military detention facility, not a secondary school as they may disguise it to be. We have the name of the Biafrans held at this facility awaiting execution by firing squad. Now, here are the names of the people who are held in this facility and might be executed any moment from now. Number 1, Obinna Nwoke. 2, Emeka Ibe Ana. 3, Uchenna Ibe Ana. Sounds like brothers. 4, Nowi Ifeanyi, aka Baba. 5, Mbanefo Simon, and he is 57 years of age. Number 6 is Aloysius Mbedike. 7, Cletus Madu. 8, Onyema Fortune. 9, Benjamin Andrew, aka File. Number 10, Ebuka Ayota. 11, Robinson Igwe, aka Robbie. When I say aka, it means the nickname. 12, and the last person, Igweze Ndubike. Boko Haram and other Fulani terror franchise are busy killing people all over the zoo called Nigeria. But the primary occupation of Fulani Nigerian Army and their puppets, Wike, is the continued cold-blooded execution of Biafrans. And I want you to go and tweet this to the United Nations, Amnesty International, UK in Nigeria, as well as US mission in Nigeria. This is the best. This is the least you can do for this comrade who are facing uncertain future, who might be extrajudicial killed or murdered or massacred even. Anytime from now, we don't know if they're already dying as we talk now. So the best you can do, we're not asking you to do anything strange or anything, ambiguous or anything you cannot do. Simply go and tweet it to the United Nations, Amnesty International, US, UK in Nigeria, as well as US mission in Nigeria. You will agree with me that, people might be asking, but why do we have to tweet? What difference does it make? I can tell you it makes a lot of difference. Why? Because when you tweet these things, the whole world will know about it. And as soon as they found out that the world has known about it, that is out there in the public domain, that we have actually blown their cover, trust me when I tell you, they will re-strategize. They will even release them or even take them to court. So please go to our leaders page, get all the information you need, and when you do that, please go and tweet this as soon as possible so that we can save the life of Biafrans. These are Biafran Jews, and of course, they are all Biafrans. Once again, my name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, and this is my opening statement.
The sun rises from the east, and the wise men came from the east. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. Johannesburg is where you at. We are the people of the east. Get it now, online, on your mobile. This is Radio Biafra SADEC, people of the East.
Nigeria rest in peace, kingdom of darkness. Nigeria rest in peace, empire of liars. Lord God evil, Britain, where are you? Islam must stop for you. Biafra is rising. They invaded our land, Britain. There's no law we have, Britain. Best day we are not even satisfied. They enslaved us and handed us to Islam. We can never ever forget all the Biafrans Britain king. We can never ever forgive House of Fulani Yorubas, come on tear us. Nigeria rest in peace, kingdom of darkness. Nigeria rest in peace, empire of liars. Lord God evil, Britain, where are you? Islam must stop for you. Biafra is rising. Return. I hope you can see the abominable entity you created called Nigeria. Nigeria is a place of no peace. Nigeria is a place of money and crime. Nigeria is a place of no future. And this is the result of the evil seed you gave to your satanic son Freddy's Luger to come and plant here in West Africa. In the year 1914, you people in the Western world never wanted peace in Africa. And up to date, you are still doing your best to destroy Africa completely. The weight that controls the world today is in Africa, and yet Africa is still wallowing in abject poverty. Rise up, Africa! dawn of darkness. Nigeria rest in peace. Empire of liars. Loluga evil. Britain, where are you? Islam has come for you. Biafra is rising. You know what the war refers to as Nigeria Biafra war was never a war. The genocide committed against the people of Biafra. But the world must know today that whatever they agreed to come what happened to the people of Biafra from the year 1967 to 1970 was never against Biafra versus Nigeria, but against Biafra versus British government, allies of Britain, including all the Islamic nations around the world. And their plan was to eradicate completely the people of Biafra out of existence. But we thank Almighty Yahweh, who kept his covenant with our father Abraham by protecting us from the wicked hands of our enemies. British government, we know you love oil. Let Biafra go in peace. And Biafra shall continue giving you oil to the end of time. All hail Biafra. All hail the land of the rising sun. Nigeria rest in peace. Kingdom of darkness. Nigeria rest in peace. Empire of liars. Loluga evil. Britain, where are you? Islam has come for you.
Of this very planet. Umu Chineke. All of you who are ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders, I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Ikechukwu in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resideth in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it. We ask for your mercy. We ask for you to come and present and provide a way where there is none. We ask you, Chukwu Okike maka iwe ike mee amara n'ime ndụ ụmụ gị niile ndị IPOB n'ebe niile dị iche iche ruo ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ ka ịdị mma gị na ebere gị biko gbaso ha ụbọchị niile nke ndụ ha. Ọkwa asụsụ eluigwe. We call upon you this evening. The vultures are congregating. The saboteurs are rising up. We are beginning to identify them. And we are dealing with them. We ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. Chukwu Abịama Benigwe, we ask you for every ounce of determination and resoluteness. Make us as hard as steel, as only you can do. Baptize us in your word, in your knowledge, in your truthfulness, and in your strength. Make it impossible for our enemies to come close to us. Destroy them before they come very close. We will be tempted, of course. Our defenses will be tried without a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes there may be breaches, but in the end we prevail because that is your word and that is your promise. This evening we hold on resolutely to that very command of yours. Your own spoken word. The word that you gave to your children when you said to them that they should not worship any idol, they should not bow before any graven image. We have made mistakes in our lives. We have bowed before European idols. We have done everything but worship you in truth and honesty. But now, having realized the errors of our ways, we present ourselves before you, that you may do with us as you please. So it was prayed thousands of years ago. That same prayer will re-echo because we are nothing without you. We are nothing without you. n'ihi ọ bụrụ ma icheghị obodo ọwụkwa na-efu ka ndị nche na-amụ anya. We can have the best defenses in the whole world. We can procure the finest anti-jamming equipment available. But it is you that will defend your inheritance. You will defend Biafra. You know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free in the land of the living, that they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our prayer, now and always, because we are your children. You can't abandon us to the forces of evil and darkness. That is not your will, and it can never be. That is why today, tomorrow, and always, as you have called us to undertake this very monumental and epic task, as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land you gave to our ancestors thousands of years ago, so shall it be done in our lifetime. Allow us to be worthy to serve thee. Chukwu Abiyama, allow us to be considered worthy to serve you. You know we speak the truth. Our enemies are liars. They are cheats and they are killers. They are bloodthirsty bastards, all of them. All of them bar none. They have brought their lies to bear upon all their dealings. Their tongue is very spiteful against those of them who are righteous before your sight. Please don't allow shame to befall your children. Don't allow shame to befall your name, because we answer your name, we bear your name. That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the face of the earth. That you will be worshipped every blessed day of our lives, as our children will do, and so will their children. Until time everlasting we have prayed in your name. Ise, Ise, Ise.
The sun rises from the east, and the wise man came from the east. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. Johannesburg is where you are. We are the people of the east. This is Breakfast with Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha, on people of the East. Join the interaction now.
They are weak. I am, because what I am saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel, because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama biko, since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow, because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say, we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I'm tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
The sun rises from the east, and the wise men came from the east. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. Johannesburg is where you are. We are the people of the east. This is Breakfast with Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha, on people of the East. Join the interaction now.
Alright, that is true and that is correct. It is Breakfast with Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha, and of course it is time to join the interaction this morning because I am going to open our line very quickly, very shortly, and of course you don't want to miss our interaction this morning. All right, I want to talk about this. Very straightforward and very simple. You know, I play this audio from our leader, and when you listen to our leader most of the time, I want you to just read between the lines. Our leader most of the time speaks in riddles, and if you don't pay close attention, you will not understand what he is talking about. And this morning, we are talking about a very simple topic. We need men, not boys. Am I communicating this morning? We need men to go get Biafra, not boys. Because events so far and what has happened and what is happening has shown me there are so much boys than men in the struggle. Boys are now gossip everywhere. Nobody is interested in the needful. Nobody is focusing. I've just told you about our people that are being held in detention somewhere in the north, awaiting execution. Nobody is talking about them. All we are interested is in gossip. If you go to every platform, all you will hear is gossip, gossip, gossip. And this morning I'm talking to you, Biafra, and I'm telling you, we need men, not boys. And I ask you, are you among the men? Are you among the 100? And this will be my topic this morning, and this will be what we will be deliberating on, what we will be talking on this morning. So I will take a quick break, but when I return, we will go straight to the lines. But before I take the break, let me see if I can give out our numbers. I normally do this every morning, but of course I know most of us have the numbers, but there are those who don't have those numbers, and for their sake, we just have to read out the number once again. So our studio lines are as follows: +27 632 721255. I repeat, +27 632 721255. For the last time, +27 632 721255. And then we have a WhatsApp line. You can also reach us on our WhatsApp line. Our WhatsApp line is +27 740 6794. My goodness me. Oh, here, voila. All right. Unbelievable. Please, 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 please. The line is not yet open now. I am still giving out the number, and I'm still going to take a quick break. And then, of course, when I return from the break, it will be all system goes. We will begin to, elaborate and, of course, interact. All right. Let me sort this out. Unbelievable. Sometimes when this thing ring like this, so let me put it on silent, of course, so that it doesn't disturb. All right, there we go. We got it on silent, and of course, I say hold your horses. I will be back, and when I come back, we will go straight to the line. So our WhatsApp line, as I was saying before, and I was interrupted by this loud noise, is +27 740 67 8412. For the last time, our WhatsApp line, and I'm going to do it slowly now so you can understand. +27 740 67 8412. For the last time, our WhatsApp number is +27 740 67 8412. Or you can hit us on Skype, because people of the East is also on Skype, and our Skype IDs as follow: Radio Biafra, one word, SADEC. Radio Biafra SADEC, but Radio Biafra is one word, and then of course SADEC. So our Skype is Radio Biafra SADEC. All right, we will take a quick break right now. When we return from our break, of course, we will open our lines and we'll start talking. I ask you again, or rather I tell you, we need men, not boys. I achọghị ndị na-agba egwusi, I achọghị ụmụazị. I chọrọ ndị ma ihe a na-akọ, ndị ma ihe ekwe na-akọ. We need men and not boys. And of course, I ask you this morning, are you among the 100? We will be right back after this. These people of the East.
More seriously on the beat.
We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail without trial or court case. They are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Oh, it's right of the people that are cheated for their freedom when you're not doing them any good. Give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home.
Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
In the name of Chukwu, we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or
Whether
not.
the enemy's like it or not,
Freedom,
we are going home.
freedom, in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
No enemy can stop what Chukwu Ike has
Whether the
got.
enemy's like it or not, we are going
We
home.
believe in the name of Chukwu
By the
Ike.
name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Kasiyaniye. No one can battle with Chukwu Ikabiama. The God of Biafrans is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
By the name of Chukwu,
oh,
we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not.
Whether the enemy's like it or not,
Freedom,
we are going home.
freedom, in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwu.
The enemy's like it or
Chukwu.
not, we are going home.
If you believe, say this with me.
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Kasiyaniye. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun,
of the East, and we are back again. All right, let us quickly go to our line, and of course you are welcome to join the interaction. I don't know if caller or WhatsApp can hear me. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? The caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? All right, caller on WhatsApp cannot hear me. Let me try again. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Can you hear me? No, he cannot hear me. I need to do some certain things here to see if I can get him on. All right, let's go to the other line. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning and welcome to the people of the East. Please go ahead. All right, the call has dropped. The call has dropped while I was trying to fix things and get him on. The call has dropped. Of course, we must continue. You are still welcome to call us this morning. Our lines are officially open, and I'm asking this morning, are you among the 100? We need men and, of course, not boys in the struggle. We need people who will prioritize, of course, on what we have come to do. And what we have come to do is very simple. We have come to restore Biafra, and that entails a lot of maturity. It is not about talking, yapping on Facebook, gossiping about everything you can. that does not make you a freedom fighter. That I can tell you for sure. So the question this morning is very simple. Are you among the 100? Those who are chosen, those who are called to restore the sovereign state of Biafra. All right, my goodness me. Let me see who is on the line. Call on the line, can you hear me? Mazi.
Yeah, my beloved brother. Yeah, good morning from WhatsApp, Poland, my brother. This is okay for us.
They were welcome to
and
the
I hear
program.
from Omaka. Yeah, Omaka is on the province of Biafra land. Mazi, I want to, in the first place, I have to appreciate my beloved leader, our brother Mazi Namdi Okokala, Kamalos, Memrezu, and all his lieutenants doing the needful, and all our volunteers everywhere you are. We appreciate all of you. Remain completely dedicated and remain resolute because Biafra is here. You people are doing great. And we are there here for you. And all of you are there for us. We'll do the needful to make sure that we stay by you until Biafra is restored. Mazi, I came in the first place, I have to tell our people that today the ruling on the 68 Ipob members is taking place. Bail application is on now in our High Court.
Absolutely.
Our people, if you are hardcore, like we are saying now, the hardcore should do the needful. You know what to do. You don't need to be told what to do. Go there, because they will say, go there, enjoy your brothers there, and see your brothers face to face, and stand there, watch the man eyeball to eyeball. Let's see what will happen there today. In another development, Mazi, I want to talk about Devil Omoro, this idiot in Ebonyi State government house. And I will continue to expose him because our eyes is on that man. Mazi, could you imagine that this man, since 31st of November till now, this morning, this man is shifting rice, bag of rice in trailer and the buses to Ugwawosa, to the north, to show them that he's an obedient servant. He's a stooge. He's their own now. Why there are people in Ebonyi are suffering?
It's 2023, my brother, 2023.
Exactly what he did. Man, that man is very, very deadly. Why is Devil Omar being so wicked, being so heartless? People in Ebonyi are suffering. See what is happening in our land. He's shifting especially this rice. He's shifting in the special breed that look like foreign one. He's shifting them since 31st till now. He has been shifting rice 24 hours on trailers, on buses to the north. And now I begin to ask Devil Omar, these people you are shifting, are they your own now? What kind of wickedness is this man showing to his people? In another development, Devil Omar is taking system, all the armored vehicles in the government, he's taking them in pretend that they are going for repair, and he's giving them this. He's giving those armored vehicles, Lexus, he's giving it to his own brothers, his own relations. Roy, his senior brother in Abakaliki that has law firm, is a living example. Let the Bonias check that man. He has given him one. Why is he removing all this and giving? Why is he accumulating all this? And what kind of human being is this man? He's becoming another Okorocha in Imo State. So, Mazi, and when you say about hardcores, Mazi, your work is your work. That your work you are doing in the restoration will show if you are hardcore or not.
Absolutely.
Somebody can come and say I'm a hardcore. No. When time eyes are seeing, people are here, people are watching. We know who is hardcore. It's not a matter of talking. Before does before not claim he's a hardcore? What happened today? At the end of the day, we know who is true. Biafra is here. So I encourage my people to be more resolute than ever now. This is time to know who is hardcore in this particular situation we are now. This is when we know who is hardcore and who is not hardcore. As simple as that. As I drop from here, I remain okay for Mark.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother, for that. Of course, we welcome that. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi, good morning.
Good morning from here, my brother. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you so much. My name's Akas. I'm calling from Austria. And I'm from Olo, Omondoba, precisely.
All right.
Mazi, I want to thank you this morning for everything that you've been doing for us, and you gingering us once again, doing what you know how to do best. I say, may Chukwu Kabiama bless you.
You say, and bless you
and
too.
I want to use this opportunity also to thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now I've really realized the reason why he said Biafra will come this year. You know, sometimes when our leader talks to speak, some of us misunderstood what he's saying. Sometimes he speaks in parable. And I really realized that this word he used, that Biafra will come this year, is for all of us to see what we are going to pass through this year. And if we can be able to survive this, automatically Biafra is already there with us. So anybody who is still doubting, or anybody who is going, every night to go and listen to all these saboteurs that want to destroy the struggle, the person is not really a hardcore. So I'm asking my brothers, all Biafrans, to wake up, to fight, to make sure that these criminals who have woke up to destroy this struggle, that will never allow them. No matter how they put it, no matter how they try to, you begin to wonder, somebody who said, Nnamdi Kanu is my supreme leader. Today is turning around to say, to be lying with his two teeth and tongue. It is horrible. So I'm begging Biafrans all over the world, please, this time is the time we know who is really hardcore. I lost my senior brother in Biafra, which I didn't miss, and I don't know him. I saw only his picture. So this is why when you see people dying in this struggle, and some people really want to piss us off in what we've been struggling for, we can't allow them. We can never allow them. Who we know that is our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any other person is talking rubbish. We are not with them. We can never join them. From everlasting to everlasting. Mazi, this is what I want to do this morning. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you and bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Thank you very much.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Ndeo Mazi. All right, thank you very much for that, of course. It's very simple. Like I said, oh my goodness me. All we need in this struggle is men, not boys, There is no room for boys in what we are doing here. So the question this morning is, where do you belong? Are you a man, or are you a boy? Do you know what it takes to be a freedom fighter? And that is the question this morning. And of course, it is left for you to tell us which side you fall into. We are not here for shenanigans. We are not here to gossip. You go on Facebook, you go on WhatsApp group, you start talking about this and that. What have you contributed today to the struggle? What have you contributed this week to the struggle? What have you contributed this month to the struggle? What have you contributed this year? The year is almost gone for this struggle. Nothing except Ashrina Ako. Unbelievable. Are you among the 100, or are you still a boy? All right, let me see. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Good morning from here. Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Ndewo Chineke, good morning. I was trying to get hold of you on Skype, but I'm glad you came through on WhatsApp. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Ndewo.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom all around the world. God on our side will continue moving.
You say?
Mazi Ikechukwu, I love your song this morning. I'm getting a rap or two.
No be me. I beg, no be me.
Lalai, I hear your voice. Lalai, I hear your voice.
You heard my voice. Wow, that's a miracle.
I heard your voice.
Please go ahead.
No. Apart from joke, that song is touching. In fact, it collaborates with what we are saying.
Absolutely.
We have to assist our leader to assist us in getting Biafra. It cannot be on the bench. It cannot be yapping. In fact, for those of us that do not understand, Mazi Ikechukwu, maybe some persons have not heard this thing. Maybe you can call evangelist Nwokika is. Majority of us inside this struggle joined this struggle because we had a voice in the wilderness.
Absolutely.
And that voice is the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just like the John the Baptist. Apart from hearing the voice, I had encounter concerning this struggle. before I joined the struggle. Of course, nobody pushes us. Joining this struggle is a voluntary something. Nobody pushes anybody. But if you are called for something, you are somewhere, and you come across or something you have encounter, you recognize or you remember that this is what you are wired to do. Nobody will force you to join the struggle. But some persons join because of what they want to get. Because tell me the reason. Having known that God called our leader for this particular assignment, you want to rub shoulder. Are we in a democratic setting where you come and agitate for certain thing and order? We are like military. We are like the army. We have structure. You obey the last command from the topmost rank. Every unit is a platoon. That is how it's structured. So you don't come and query certain things, and there are ways. If at all there are issues, there are ways you channel them, which our former deputy have been calling these shots, and so many people have been obeying this instruction and all that. And besides, there's something maybe that is not clear to him and to some persons. Director and deputy, they are not the same thing. By the way, where is Osibajo today? The one that is even in democratically recognized institution.
Exactly my point.
So, and we are in struggle and not a formal setting. Deputy, you have no one. Even in struggle, in freedom fighting, there is no office of the deputy. Thomas Ankara was killed and some other persons because they have on this issue of, okay, let's have a vice or deputy. Because someday, the people will begin to aspire to be like you or to be more than you. And sometimes when you give those people praises, it enters their head. It's not everybody that could be able to carry praise when you praise people. And anybody on this platform or in this struggle, we love you and we are praising you is because the love we have for our leader was transferred to you, not because we come here one day and love you. And any day you try to bastardize the struggle, just watch out. As soon as you leave the struggle, you become irrelevant. If you can Iranya, Imam Mez. These people are when he come on air and I want to when you see this other today how far, you will think if they go out, nothing will work. But that is not the truth. They will live as long as is the design from the Almighty Chukwu Kikabama for a particular purpose. You can do nothing to destroy it. You will try, but you fail. In the end, he said, where is it I say the thing? And it coming to pass. When the Lord, Chukwu Abiyama, commanded it not, nobody. And then the door he opened it, nobody shuts it, no matter how you try. So if you are in this struggle, those of us are here inside this hell called contraction, suffering, paying dues. You don't pay dues, and you benefited from this struggle. You went to school, you run program, we pay you salary and all that. In the end, you come to bastardize this platform. It shall not be well with you. And even here, you call short. Many of our people were killed in this contraction, and today you pull out and you are deceiving people that with your human rights or whatever radio, people will not die. Imagine here, bro, the girl of Nigeria. Because you cut short, people died. We lost loved ones, and you think we'll be here. Those of you that are misbehaving, after you finish, come back to the contraction. When you can arrange with the DSS and all that, but we, the people that are lost people, we must make sure the same pain we are feeling, you feel it before you be free. All of you. Mazi, Ikechukwu.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much for that. And of course, we must continue. It is Radio Biafra. And of course, this is People of the East. Johannesburg is where we are. And of course, I welcome you this morning to an open line. You are welcome to join the interaction now because it is interaction time and we are talking on things that pertains to Biafra. Of course, we need men for the struggle. We need men to restore Biafra. We don't need boys. Do you know what boys does? When a boy is angry, he cries. And when he cries, he makes sure that the whole world is listening. He wants the whole world to hear him crying. But when a man is angry, he goes into his home. He goes into his closet. And of course, there he sit and think on what the next action is. That is how you know a man. So I'm asking you this morning, are you a boy or are you a man? Or are you among the 100 that are destined, predestined by Elohim to restore the kingdom of God on this planet Earth? Our leader is tired of broadcasting. He wants action. He wants Biafra. But we need to help him. We need to assist him because he cannot do it alone. He needs your help and not your gossip and not your Igbe Gushi. All right. Caller on WhatsApp, if you're there, if you can hear me, welcome to the people of the East. Caller on WhatsApp.
Good morning, Ikechukwu. Good morning, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Machineke, good morning. Go ahead, please.
Mazi, good morning to our stream.
All right. It's like the line is breaking. Your line is breaking. Of course, it is WhatsApp line. You know how it is. Mazi, all right, I think I have lost our brother, but we must continue. And you are at liberty to call Radio Biafra SADEC. You are at liberty to call people of the East this morning so that you can join the interaction. Caller on WhatsApp, if you're there, welcome, people of the East.
Mazi, I dare here. My name is Kelechi Mazi. I'm calling from Lagos.
Please go ahead.
Mazi, God will bless you. It's been a long time I speak with you. In fact, thank you for coming back.
You don't tell, bros. You don't tell.
Because some of this, our Sabo, one of our Sabo in America say that it is only I Peters and these people that all of you, that we have sacked all of you. I was laughing. Mazi, you see, a tree cannot make a forest, no matter how big that tree is.
Word.
Our former deputy must know that. Mazi, do you know that Biafra are very funny people? If they love you like this, they can give their life for you.
I know that for sure.
But any day, do you know with the way we sing the praises of our leader? Any day you take wrong step, then you see the other side of Biafrans.
Absolutely.
That is how our people. That is how our people is. Now, some people that is causing one of the problem are praising our debt. Yes. During the time that our leader was arrested, he did what every right thinking person that is in position will do. That is what he do. And but people are saying he have lost sacrifice. He did not sacrifice chicken palm. He sacrificed nothing because we are paying him. We are paying him. He did not. I tell you, okay, Mazi, as we are here, and I know that we are not paying you anything to broadcast, but this man is paid to fight for his own freedom. He's paid. He's been paid. And people are praising him that they sacrifice not. If I employed you to work for me and you are doing your job, you want me to come and clap for you that I'm paying you and you are working for me. Now that we stop paying him, are you not seeing the real color of Uche Mofo? He pulled out because he was there because of money. Now he have pulled out. Okay, now can somebody? Do you know? Last time I checked, one of Uche Mofo brother is a member of Mobilier Human Rights something. Can you but go to the family of our leader? You see the people who are doing his mother, the father, the brothers, everybody. In fact, if the zoo government will enter that family now, they will kill everybody because everybody is a member of IPOB. This man that we call our deputy. Last time I watched human rights brokers, I was laughing at. He was talking as somebody that just coming out from drinking bar, talking and sleeping, and say, "Hey, I'm sorry for those who, anyway, Satan, even as bad as Satan is, he was able to convince some angel in heaven to follow him. But one thing is sure, Biafra will come, whether or without. Our leader said 100 people. And I know that our leader said he want men, not boys. If Biafra did not come, the boys today will grow to men, and those men will get Biafra. So let it get to their head that all of them, their cup are full, and the time will come, they will drink that cup by fire, by force. We will get Biafra. All of those rubbish they are doing in Europe, let them continue. But if any time this thing get out of hand, oh, I'm sorry for them and their family member, because in the zoo, what we'll be doing to Hausa Fulanis, we will be doing times 2 to their family. Let that get to their score. Mas, God bless you.
All right, and bless you too. Of course, we are not really talking about anybody this morning. Nobody is a topic here, I can tell you, because we are continuing. We must continue. We don't have time talking about people. But unfortunately, Biafrans are still venting their angers. They want to talk. And I got to let them talk, you know. I got to let them offload. I got to let them offload. Commodity waiting for their chest. Here you get. So I'm not going to stop people from actually expressing themselves as long as you keep it clean, you keep it tidy, you know, you stay on the lane. You know, it's their right to talk. We cannot silence people, you know, in talking and expressing their right, because this is what Biafra is all about. Freedom of expression, freedom of people saying what is in their heart. Because if you don't allow them to talk what is in their heart, they will talk it somewhere else, or they will say it somewhere else. But like I said, this is Biafra. This is IPOB, and there is only one leadership, and that is of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we are humble followers. We are not the visionary. We are followers, vision carriers. That's what we are. We are helping our leader who got the call. Remember, I've asked you time after time whether you don't get missed call from Elohim. People come here and tell me, say, common missed call they no get. So what will be your problem? You will not get missed call. Can't defy with person will get the call. I'm talking about direct call. You look at me, see number, the thing they blast for your phone. You can't call answer. So what will be your own? Which one are you day? All right. We must continue. Are you a man? Are you a boy? In our way we see. Or are you doing what you are expected to do in the struggle, and that is propagating this gospel according to the restoration of the kingdom of God on this planet Earth? And of course, we are preaching. We are dividing the truth. I told people, listen, we came into the struggle because of one man, and that man is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. None of us came into the struggle because of any other person. I don't know about you. And that is more of the reason why nobody can make me take another, sing another part, another chorus, because it is Biafra. I heard the gospel and I answered the call. So my fellow comrade cannot tell me tomorrow, you know what? Make you turn. I don't think say these people sabi where then they go. Who be you? Who born you? My brother Odumeje will always say, who you? Who you to tell me what to do in the struggle? Because it is my destiny and I'm taking it in my own hand. I know why I joined the struggle. I know what I want out of it. So why must you come now and begin to tell me something after you've been in the struggle for many years? And suddenly you realize that you are in the wrong place. Are you not stupid? Are you not dumb? Because if you are smart enough, a year is enough for you. Even 6 months is enough for you to understand that this is fraud. But if you've been in something for years, I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 years, and suddenly you wake up from your sleep and say, oh, this is fraud. No, the fraud is you. Because you are lying, because if you are saying the truth, you would have quit long time ago. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we must continue. We must continue to preach this gospel according to the restoration of Biafra, dividing the words of truth, and nobody can stop us now, I tell you. If Biafrans trust you, if they put their trust on you and you disappoint them, your name is sorry, because the time where they will get you for Biafra land, oh boy, if I be you, I go dead die. All right, let's go back to the line. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. All right, I think I've lost him. Let's go to the next caller. Next caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Please go ahead. Your name and where you calling from.
Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
I want to know your names. Where are you calling from, Mazi? Are you still there, my brother? Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. All right. I am not hearing you again, Mazi. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Hello.
All right. I
Hello,
can hear
Mazi.
you now. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Mazi. This is Mazi Fanny. I'm calling from Paris.
Please go ahead.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, thank you for what you are doing for us. Thank you for coming back, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
I'm very happy for that.
You are welcome.
Mazi, there is, you see, since all these things has been happening, Mazi. You know, we are just by the side, observing and following up how things are unfolding. And you see, today you came up with the clip that what our leader said concerning 100 men. And when you look at it, you found out that our leader said that Biafra will come, since our leader said that Biafra will come this year. You see that some of our people and some vulnerable Biafrans started fighting against what our leader said. Do you notice that since our leader mentioned that Biafra will come this year, have you counted how many problems and all manner of rebellion and all manner of all kind of behaviors?
They started manifesting.
To counter, to make sure, to put our leader to wrong, to make him not for that thing that he said not come to fulfill. You look at even up till our deputy leader. You look at some people who normally say you look at some people in our land. You look at many of them. They are fighting against what for that thing our leader said not come to pass. But they are not God. They are not Chukwu who have ordained this very movement. Mazi, there is one mentality I want our hardcore Biafrans, those ones that is in this family movement. Although other Biafrans that are not in this movement may choose not to do as they want, but those ones who have selected, who has had this very call of our leader and came out to join him, to help him both spiritually and otherwise. I want us to have, Mazi, you see Usman Danfodio, when you look at his ideology, the man was ideological consistent. He was steady, and that is slow and steady. You look at Ahmad Bello. You look at the dead Muhammad Buhari. You saw that there is something that connected to them that make the Fulanis always believe in their philosophy and their ideology. Then all of us that is in this very struggle, I want us to be in the same mode that our leader are. You see the ideology of Mazi, our Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu, the ideology that he has, the ideology that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came up with, his philosophy, the ideological, we have to be consistent and strong. We don't need to be anywhere breeze blow, you go there. Anywhere they say this, you go there. You cannot achieve your aim through that. You must be convinced on what the direction that your leader is going. That is where you too have to focus on. Because how can you just be going to listen to the former deputy on his broker, where he is countering where everything that has happened in this struggle, he contributed on all, both the good, both the bad, any decision, because he just resigned, not even a month or even some weeks ago, or I don't know. But everything that has happened, or even from 2015 till now, he was part of them. So nobody will even listen to that such person, because how are he going to convince those people that he is now claiming to be angel to? How are he going to convince them that he is the one that is more holier than our leader? How are he going to convince them? So, dear friends, we need to be more wiser than all these shenanigans. How are he going to convince us that he will not bring you along the road and luto you there again and deny you? Watch him. Anything you say, Uchemefo say, he will come out and deny. Anything he is not aware. He is not aware. He is not aware. He never aware of anything. Then such person, you will go and give him your trust. Watch my brother before I drop. You remember when our leader normally said that when him and Uchemefo normally go to the studio, when he will pick up a microphone, he will be saying some certain things. Uchemefo will be somewhere touching him not to be saying all those things. And even countering him, saying him, how are you sure that this thing you say will even come to pass? You will find out that two of them don't have the same ideology. They don't have the same vision. Let's call the spade a spade. It's not because of we have been praising him here, talking all this. People will be, will be dying in emotion. Let's remove our emotion. We are dying. We don't need to sympathize with anybody. You have to focus on where we are going. Mazi, let me drop there because sometimes our people need to know exactly what we are here to do. We are not here to please or to talk of anybody. You have read of our people they are about to kill now, or they have killed already. And we are here talking of only one person. And the person even contributed in everything that has been happening. And here we are talking of one person. And the other his cohorts.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi.
My brother, you see our people, they are good in listen. And by doing so, they will be Mazi, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for that. And of course, we must continue. And I think you are making a lot of sense, and I must admit to that. We must continue. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East. And of course, I think we've said it all, as a matter of fact, and we are all grown men. If you are a man, because I'm talking about boys and men this morning. If you are a man indeed, you know why you embarked on this journey. You know why you are in this outfit called IPOB. You know what freedom fighting is all about. Of course, there are going to be ups and downs now and then, but how you react to all this event is what determines your tenacity and what determines, if you are indeed a man and if you are indeed called out for this struggle. All right, I don't know if I've got this, but let me see, because there is a caller on WhatsApp and I will go straight to him. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? People of the East.
Mazi, good morning.
Good morning from here and welcome to the programs. Please, your names and where you're calling from.
Very good. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Chinze.
Ndeo.
Mazi, I'm calling from Italy.
Please go ahead.
Mazi, I have only one word to the fans of these kids, not even boys, of these kids. Come they call themselves radio human light. Radio human light. They should have it in mind that nobody, Mazi, if you want to go and meet another man's wife, you will not place the man in presence of the woman. Never. It can never happen. You must condemn the man in order for you to succeed. That is what Uchemefo is doing now. Condemning our leader in order for people to see him as angel. You people don't know what this people plan. The only Mazi, do you know what saved this our family, our struggle? That clip, that little clip of our Reverend Father Augustine Megwara.
Yes.
That clip, people don't know what that clip did. That man, in fact, that man is a God sent. That clip revived this struggle with force. Do you know that first day? Because I heard about this thing. almost 2 months now. I heard about it, and in fact, it's like just immediately the person told me, Mazi, told me about it. I feel like collapse. So that Sunday that this judge are making this Zoom call on Facebook, I couldn't listen to it. I couldn't listen to it. You don't know the psychological effect that this thing causes to us. And they come now and tell us that you are still a member of IPOB. You are a member of your father, not IPOB. These people plan a coup. They plan to collapse the struggle. But God passed them. You understand?
Yes.
It's only God knows what is the plan. If you have sense, just sit down and calculate what is the plan. And now the thing did not happen as they planned it. Now they're still saying they're still member of IPOB. Mazi, just sit down, and calculate and examine the kind of heart that our leader have. That man, because if this man have evil agenda against this boy called Uchemefo, when Uchemefo sent out a letter of resignation, our leader did not honor it. The first one, second one, he did not honor it. If this man have another agenda with you, he will just honor it. You say just God thank you. But he said no. Because he remember where you people coming from.
Thank you very much.
He know his own side, but you don't know that this man is Joseph brother. You know, Joseph have good heart, brother heart with the brothers.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Have another agenda. What happened?
Thank you very much,
Mazi.
Thank you very much.
God bless
All right, and bless you too. We must continue. And I must say something because I realized fervently, when this whole thing started and when this whole news, broke out, people were calling me, saying a lot of things. They were crying and they're saying, can't our leader say something? Where is our leader? Why is he not saying something? We need him to talk to us. We need our leader to broadcast. He must come on air. He must come and say a lot of things to get things back to normal. But people forgot one thing. Our leader keep on telling us. He always say this when he broadcasts. He said that this IPOB is unbreakable. This IPOB is unpenetratable. Those were the words of our leader. He said that nobody can break IPOB. And he was saying that. People don't understand why he is saying that. He is saying that because the hand of God is in what we are doing. And that is why our leader keeps saying that. And people were expecting our leader to come and say something. Say what? Now listen to this. I'm going to read this for you. It's in the scripture. It is the book of Mark, chapter 4:38. Listen very carefully. Listen and learn. Because this is Radio Biafra, a university like none other. Now listen. A furious squall came up, and the wave broke over the boat, so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. Listen again. A furious squall, like a tempest, came up, and the waves broke over the boat, so that it was nearly swamped. Now listen, the most important part. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciple woke him up angrily. They woke Jesus up and said to him, "Teacher, don't you care we are down? Don't you care we are drowning?" Jesus got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Quiet." And the wave was quiet. So, our leader doesn't care really much about all the shenanigans, because he knows that all these things are meant to happen, because he knows that this IPOB was founded in the truth of Elohim, and nothing, no tempest, no storm can stop IPOB. Now, if the people who are so close to our leader, people who are in the heart, the very heart of the struggle, can derail and yet this struggle is wasting strong. Doesn't that tell you something you need to know? Doesn't that confirm yet another prophecy of our leader that IPOB is unbreakable? IPOB is unpenetratable. So our leader doesn't need to come and address us. He doesn't need to come and say anything, because you can try. If the second in command is more like what happened in heaven when Lucifer, the son of the morning, he was so beautiful. The whole half of the angel, or 1/3 of the angel host, loved Lucifer. They worshipped Lucifer because he was built extraordinary. His body was filled with music. The Bible called him son of the morning. My goodness me, do you know what that means? And when he rebelled in heaven, 1/3 of the angels followed him. Did that stop the world? No. Did that stop heaven from existing? Did that stop God from being God? No. So if God built something, that thing he built always stands the test of time. I want you to understand something and learn a big lesson from all this mess. That God knows this day. God knows that all this will happen, and that is why he built IPOB with the most powerful shock absorber that absorb, I beg your pardon, everything, every wave, every storm of the evil ones. Today we are still wasting strong. And each time this thing happens, we grow bigger, bigger, and bigger. Relax, don't worry. You will hear from our leader when the right time comes. And when you do, you will be happy that you heard from him. All right, we must continue. Let me take a call because we are almost rounding up. Call on WhatsApp if you can hear me. This is People of the East. Go ahead, please. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Can you hear me? All right, he cannot hear me. Maybe it is reconnecting. It is WhatsApp, and we are still rounding up. Of course, I've lost that call. We are rounding up. It is Radio Biafra, SADEC. We are the people of the East. Are you a man? Are you a boy? In Abuegushi, there is no room for Ibegushi in IPOB because we are on a serious business. Most of our brothers are being orchestrated, are being executed somewhere far away in the north. And you are here talking junk and garbage. It is not time for those stuff. We have gone past that. We have crossed the Rubicon. Where we are now is almost quarter to Biafra. My goodness me. We are on the finishing line. And you cannot take us back to Egypt. You cannot draw us back. You cannot be that river that is unclean and with your baggages you want to enter the sea. It's impossible, highly inconceivable. For you to be able to enter into the clean water of the sea, you need to purify yourself. You need to pass through the process, that process of cleansing. That's right. That process of purification before the sea can allow you to join in. And that sea is Biafra, of course. No, if you are dirty, you belong to the river. But if you are clean, then of course the sea beckons. All right, caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, people of the East.
Yes, Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha. Good evening, sir.
They were watching, okay. Good evening, good morning from here, obviously, and please go ahead.
Okay, I'm Chisom Ejike. Not good to waste our time. I want to say things that are happening in Obibo.
Please tell us
what
is happening. Tell us what is happening.
The local government chairman, Gerard, he took his family's house and gave to SARS people. And SARS people were there where we call Concom, arresting our volunteers, arresting IPOB. Even before the end SARS protest starts, this war has already been started. In that Concom, they have started killing our people, secretly adopted our people, throwing to Imo River after that mortuary. They have started doing all these things. So for this man to come out and start saying they bought police station, they did this, they did this. This man is a great liar. I still want to say another thing. If you come to LLM, if you are going LLM, we have boundary with Imo State. He has the time the Hausa people has problem with the LL indigene. When Mrs. Mary Odili, the wife of former River State Governor Peter Odili, she was the judge.
All right, please go ahead, Mazi.
No people want to remember that case. Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go ahead,
No people
Mazi.
want to remember that case. The case that woman judged. When the LL people ask those people to go, they say no, that place is their forefathers' place, that they don't know where to go again. They bury their fathers there. And that woman judged the case on behalf of the Fulani people that are there, that they should stay there. Do you know what happened in Igrita? They start to pursue our people in Igrita. A man, I will not call the name of that man. He come to that Konkom in Obibo, buy 1,000 acres of land and give to Aro people that are in Obi, give Aro people and ask all of them to come out from that Igrita and come there and give every Aro people two plot of land. I don't want to call the name of that man. And make Aro people now come back to that Obibo in Konkom and stay there for years now, for decades. People they are killing there is Aro people. It's our people. So let them stop doing this thing they are doing. They are killing our people. The SAYG they went and go and arrest and carry him. It's for him to make sure that he come out that he will not speak anything about Igbo again. To suppress him, to intimidate him with the soldiers and everything. And the general he cousin, be the local government chairman were there. All these things are happening. And none of them will talk. None of them will open mouth and come out. They kill people in Bronu. What this man did, what P2B did is to tweet and ask them to stop killing in Bronu. And they are killing our people. And the Eze is Eberechi and also called the Eze in Igbo land. None of them will come out. None of them will come out and speak anything. Them, all of them will keep silent. And they are intimidating our people in Obibo, killing them. Because if you are in Obibo, there.
All right, Mazi, summarize for me, please.
One is very far. One is very far from Obibo. For them to know, I stop here because I think the network is having problem here. Because I think that they can't hear me well. I'll stop here so far.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you for that piece of information. I must tell you, it is a vital one, and we welcome that indeed. It is still Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East. We're talking about men and boys. Where do you belong? Are you a boy? Of course, we know what boys do. They do what a boy do, and of course, men do what men do. But for your information, freedom fighting is not for boys. It is obviously for men. And we must continue. We must proceed because our time is almost here. It is time for us to begin to summarize and round up and, of course, recap on what we have said this morning. I spoke to you about a write-up, on our leader's Facebook page, and I want you to go up there and read it up. You can also go to his Twitter handle and retweet that information. It is very vital that you do so because people's life depends on it. If you don't do nothing, you let our people die. As far as who has given more to this freedom fighting, it is not our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who have given more to this freedom fighting. It is not me and you. It is nobody. It is those who have paid the ultimate price. They are the ones that have given more to this freedom fighting. Anybody that have lost their life in this struggle are the ones that have given more to the struggle. So when next time somebody comes and tell you they have given so much, too much more to this struggle, don't listen to them. The only thing you can give to this struggle that will be termed as the highest prize, it is when you have paid the ultimate price and when you have given your life for the struggle. I must tell you, and that's why we are respecting those who have died, those who have given their life because of what we are doing, and for their sake we must continue. And if you come to derail the struggle because of your selfish needs, because of your stupid beliefs, I must tell you, you will go down. That is not a threat, but I must tell you, it is a promise, because people are angry. People are angry. And woe be unto him who will derail the struggle. Trust me. It is better you are not burned if you are going to derail the struggle. But of course, you can try, but you will not succeed. Because the struggle is built and founded by Chukwu Kikabiama, Elohim. And because it is so, you cannot outrun your maker. And if you cannot outrun your maker, then forget about it. Leave freedom fighting. Go home and sleep, because this struggle is not for you. All right, I think I must take one or two more calls and we call it a day. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Please, briefly, because we are about to close. Go ahead.
Yes, Mazi. I called you to say welcome back.
What is your name?
At the same time,
what is your name? Because I don't know who's speaking. I need to know who is speaking to me. Please, who am I speaking to?
My name now lost and found.
Yeah. Mazi, good morning and welcome to this program. You are highly mixed. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Before I start, I will ask you some phrase from your brother Dumeje.
Who you? Who be you?
That is it. So
go ahead, please.
Signify the memories. Because
absolutely.
And I will go back to some adage that said a spilled milk, crying over it is just like a waste of time. Just like Zeke, he said that broken bottle has no milquatarism. I just want to tell us that we should focus on the bigger picture, which is Biafran restoration.
Absolutely.
And the Biafran restoration is bigger than all this egusi.
Bigger than all of us. Bigger than all of us, I must say.
Yeah, so we should be looking, because I believe in the word, because word is a spirit and the spiritual controls the physical. Our leader said that Biafra is coming this year, 2020, and a lot of things are going to happen. He said that the dragon flag has been raised. So if in the field of battle, when soldier falls, you soldier on. You don't stand up to a kind of keep on gathering members and people clamoring for the dead soldiers. Else the bullet will face you, because as it is right now, Biafra is still on the fastest speed. Everybody, including me, I suspect until Biafra is being restored, because many of us shouting right now have an ulterior motive, but very soon things will unveil itself, because all I know is that 100 men are not yet complete. Yeah, not yet completed, and we are still searching for them. I'm not boasting that I'm one of them, but if you are the one of them, all you need to do is to soldier on. Let us give ourselves solutions on how to stop the killing and the restorations in Biafra land and help our leader. And do the things, do the needful. Thank you very much, my brother. Let me just stop here.
All right. Thank you very much, Mazi. Pastor Chris, you are missed, of course. You are one and parcel of us, and we welcome that. It is indeed a great show this morning. And of course, we are coming to the end of today's show. We are coming, of course, to the end of what has been a great and awesome presentation here from the people of the East. And we are wrapping up. And I want to thank you all who have made this show great and who have made this show what it is this morning. I say, may Elohim bless you all indeed. So, all right, we must continue, because it is indeed so, the work that we have come to do. I must tell you this, and I must tell you this honestly. This is freedom fighting. And whatever you see happens, of course, it happens for a reason. Elohim knows why. And we don't need to worry. We just have to soldier on. It is like you go into a battle and your colleague or your fellow soldier goes down. You just have to close his eyes, put him aside and place him nicely. And you continue shooting your way to freedom. That's just the way it is. People will fall. It doesn't mean that when people fall, we must stop and begin to take sympathy and begin to take side, then you're a fool because you don't know why you are here. You don't know what you are here for. Some people are so much interested in details. You want to know who did what happened, what. It's none of your business. Your business is to go get Biafra. Your business is to fight for your children. Your business is to fight to liberate your people. Your business is not to come here and begin to gossip and talk about this person, that person. If I fall away tomorrow, forget about me. Move on. Don't follow me. Don't compensate with me because, I don't know, you think I am the best or I speak very well on the microphone. Some people have told me that I have a golden voice. I appreciate that. I love that. I thank you and I thank Elohim. But that does not mean that my golden voice will get us Biafra. Do you understand what I'm saying? What gets us Biafra is the motivation, the willpower in me, the love for Biafran people and not my selfishness. And I've told some of my friends this thing and I'm going to say it now. Any day you derailed, any day you change your tone and you begin to sing a different song, forget it. It is over. You are no longer my friend. You are no longer my family. I will not talk to you again. It is over because what binds me and you together is the struggle. What binds me and you together is Biafra. It's as simple as that. So any day you start singing a different song, I will begin to get scared of you. I begin to run away from you. When we call you Sabo, when you leave the struggle, people don't understand why we call you Sabo, because it is better you don't join the struggle than joining and leaving. Because the thing is, when you join the struggle, you know too much. As a matter of fact, in other places, they will kill you so that you don't go and expose what you know. It is a struggle, people. It's not a social club. That is why we call you Sabo, because you're a potential threat to the struggle. Because you will go and open your mouth and start singing like canary, like people are doing. Because they know too much, because they believe they know a lot about the struggle. And they want to use what they know to destroy the struggle. That's why we call you Sabo. It's as simple as that. So don't tell me, when somebody leaves, you start calling him Sabo. Why? Yes, you are a Sabo. You know too much. What is a saboteur? You know too much, and now you are singing like a canary. That is sabotage. That is Sabo. Makada Mama. All right, thank you, great Biafrans. Thank you once again. My name once again is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. It is Radio Biafra SADEC, and of course, presentation is a breakfast indeed, a breakfast like none other. And of course, we are the people of the East. May God bless Biafrans all around the world. May God bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But most importantly, may God bless the sovereign state of Biafra. From me, it is good day and God bless.
More seriously on the beat.
We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom, freedom. Give us our freedom, freedom. It's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not doing them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra. Oh, oh. Biafra. We are going home.
Whether the enemies like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
In the name of Chukwu, we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not,
Whether the enemies like it or not,
freedom,
we are going.
freedom. In the name of Chukwu,
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
no enemy can stop what Chukwu Ike has
Whether the
got.
enemies like it or not, we are going.
We believe in the name of Chukwu
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Kashiyanile. No one can battle with Chukwu Ikabiama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
Whether the enemies like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not,
Whether the enemies like it or not,
freedom,
we are going.
freedom in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwu.
We are going.
If you believe, say this with me.
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Kashiyanile. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, you call us terrorists. Tell me now, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. What about those raping our mothers, killing our brothers, raping our sisters, killing our fathers, killing innocent souls? What will you call those people? I ask you, Mr. Right. Your people are walking free in the street with their rights, killing our fathers and mothers, taking their lives away from them, claiming the ownership of another man's land. Mr. Right, what do you do? You did nothing. We are fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our freedom. It's our right to protect our mother's land. Fellow Biafrans, lift your hands up. We are going home. We are going home. Land of Biafra. We are the rising of the sun. We are moving. We are unstoppable. Long live Biafrans. Long live Mazi Nnamdi. Long live Ipob. Long live Simon Ego. My name is Osita Molobu. God bless our people. God will grant us our request. Very soon we shall be free. By the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
Whether the enemies like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not,
Whether the enemies like it or not,
freedom,
we are going.
freedom in the name
of Chukwu, we are free.
No enemy can stop what Chukwu
His blessings are not. We are going.
We believe in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Asiyani.
Biafra.